And here we are in Pirtletown, Banished road to 300, which with a little bit of a dip in adult population, we are right back on, and we're going quite strong there. Now I see that a couple of my newly built houses are still empty, so I am gonna stop making houses now as I finish up the construction of this little house here. And maybe think about making another bank barn, so we can use some of that hill on this side of the map. So there is a grain silo slated here, but I think I'm gonna go for a bank barn on this side as well. Just gonna make it available, make this part of town a little bit more suited for construction later. And now we have a good number of students, 6, and a very good number of children, but as we can see here, our food reserve is a little bit, it's going down somewhat. So as I remember, we have another laborer ready, so let's bump up the number of gatherers just by 1. This was, as I said, the preliminary start of, well, going back to what we needed. Going back to actually putting the new graduates back to work, back to collecting some food. Now let's increase the number of desired logs as we hit the upper limit of 200. And there we go, the house is built. So our butcher seems to be running out of venison to work with. This is certainly a little bit concerning, but first let me put that new laborer to work as a trader, and after a little while I'm gonna put him to work as a hunter, preferably in the other hunting lodge or hunting cabin. Right, so now as we hit early autumn, I'm gonna slow the simulation down a little bit. We have another laborer, so that's gonna be the person that is gonna work as another hunter. And this is now gonna be just a matter of getting that food production up again. Then we could, for example, have somebody that would switch between being a miller and a chandler. And there's also time for our brickworks to go back to making charcoal, as a fuel upper limit is 550 and it's down to 275 at the moment. There is only 2, maybe 3 houses, actually only 2 vacant houses. No, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, nope. So 6 houses. I guess that is all. And I missed the fact that you can upgrade a tiny shack into a tiny house. And to do that, you're gonna need a glassworks. Well, actually, let's get that blacksmith to work in the shore house, and let's dig some sand actually, because I do want to have a glassworks. Nice looking building. I would like to put it somewhere close to this clay, to this shore house. Let's see what the trader brings us. So they brought spirits. We do not need any of that. I don't think we need anything from Calinet. We don't need ale, spirits, mead, tobacco, wine. We're gonna make our own. So I don't think I'm gonna spend any money on that. Completely out of fuel, but I'm hopeful that the charcoal burner is gonna get us through the winter. And if not, we're gonna have to employ some of that woodcutters. Right, some glassworks. Maybe I could squeeze it in here. It's a quayside house on this shore. So I might build it here, or I might build it here, for example. Although it is gonna take both fuel and sand to make glass. So let's remove this quayside house and put it here. Come on, squeeze in. Come on, find me a place. Nope. This is some MLG rotating action here, but I don't think it's gonna work. Alright, I guess our glassworks is gonna go into the more industrial area here. I could actually try and put it maybe way back here near a mill. This could work. And I think I'm gonna try and actually, yeah, build it right now. That's gonna consume some much needed stone, but I think it's gonna be worth it to have some glass to upgrade some of these houses. Stone houses can be upgraded to country houses. I don't think I can. Okay, I can build it right up here. One thing I don't like about the upgraded houses is that they lack variety somewhat. Yeah, this is just one area where I feel the mod makers, the modders drop the ball a little bit on the design of these better houses. Upgraded houses, they lack the diversity of shapes. That makes our little town look so much nicer here. Just look at it. It shapes up to be quite a lovely looking place. Now nobody is hauling anything into that quarry there, which is somewhat concerning. So I could try and deconstruct this this barn also, and replace it with a bank barn on the other side. Although it's all gonna take stone, so not too happy about how we are on that front. Maybe I should build this hidden garden sooner, but oh well. I don't actually need I don't need that much I don't need alcohol right now. It's gonna come in later just to keep our people happy and have a place to store your alcohol, but we're still not considering making alcohol our priority just due to the lack of manpower. Right, now I would like to have a brewery and a winery, and they seem to take a lot of space, and I would like to get preferably near our trading post. So maybe here would be a nice spot, although we would need some houses for this for the brewery workers, so maybe let's place it on the other bank here. Let's make it somewhat nice looking. Let's I want to place it somewhere that the little detail of the model is going to be visible. I guess this could be the place. Let me also get that as well, because I want to take a look at our people. Okay, that was a good time to do that as I run out of laborers again. And I guess I can put the trader back to a laborer pool. These people are working, attending school, idling in the graveyard. Well, what a good place to get some entertainment. A graveyard. Right, we made it through winter with a lot of fuel. Nobody ran out of fuel. That's fantastic. I do want to see that, and I would like to see build this bank barn as well, as this storage barn here really got filled like awesomely fast. So this does not even compare. And what that means is, of course, joists. So let's switch our mine production to coal. And let's get our blacksmith to build these joists. So let's put our tailor out of work, make him a blacksmith, or her. Let's just take a look if we're gonna build enough of these joists to get that barn going. Okay, I want to hit my upper limit of fuel to 550 now, so I can switch my charcoal burner or my brickworks back to making bricks. Looks like the blacksmith is now collecting the iron needed to make those joists, which is still a very fun thing to say, but we now ran out of coal. So well, I'm just gonna keep them working on that until we have enough resources, until the miner mines out enough coal. It could speed this up just a little bit. Maybe let's get another miner in there, and let's see what the trader has to offer. And he has to offer llamas. Llamas, that's very interesting. We could get some llamas. That would be a nice addition. We could make I guess wool out of them, and that would make our tailor able to make way better clothes. So let's get those llamas. Let's get two of those, and let's trade. Okay, so hide coats. So how many is it gonna take? Looks like not much. I'm gonna overpay by 1 unit, but we're gonna get ourselves some llamas. So let's trade that. Order something. We could get some chickens for just for food variety. That would be quite a nice thing. Because I don't think we have enough space right now to get more of these things and get more of a livestock. So let's order some chickens, dismiss the guy, and build a pasture. And where's gonna be a good place for a cool looking pasture? I could try and put some of these people to work and make a pasture on the other side of the map here. Or maybe make a small pasture back there, but I think the minimal yeah, one of the dimensions should be it's at least 7 by 7, so this is not that small actually. I think we can squeeze a pasture back here. Although this is gonna be a nice market there. Let's see if one will let's see if one can squeeze somewhere here. And as I looked at our shoreman, it is quite concerning how sick that person was, so I think I'm gonna go build a hospital next. Just to be sure we do not have a sudden illness just completely decimate our population. Maybe here would be nice. Let's see how far the market reaches. I guess I want to build a pasture outside of the market, so let's plan for this, maybe for this rural market. Around here somewhere. And let's see, there's gonna be some place for these houses around it. So my pasture could be somewhere here. I think this is gonna look okay. I'm gonna start with the smallest one. Just gonna ensure that it's not gonna hold a lot of it's not gonna hold many llamas here, but it's gonna ensure that if we that every well, it's only gonna hold like 4 or I don't know 6 llamas, but they're gonna butcher every llama after that. So that's gonna mean well, more coats and some additional food out of them. Right, so we have another laborer. Looks like there is some coal mined out here, which is very nice. We're gonna get those joists up and running. So let's make that person a second builder, and let's plan for our hospital. Preferably outside of the market region. Wait, I got a hospital back here. So I think I'm gonna go with that. Right, let's prioritize this one here. And after this pasture and this... Oh, that's a llama noise. Okay. Let's make sure we have this quarry built up. And then we're gonna worry about building that hospital back there. Alright, are we making any joists? I think we are. Yeah, actually, I think I wanna do... Okay, so I'm gonna do that pasture, this bank barn, so quarry, pasture, bank barn, and then hospital. We have loads of babies being born. And still some vacant houses, so that's really cool. Additional labourer also. So we're also gonna have to think about these glassworks here. Right, let's make some bricks. Now as we run out of iron, we're running out of iron, but we also we're running out of tools, so Let's switch back to iron production here. And let's get back on that production there. Looks like we can, I think I can afford another charcoal burner. And not upgrade it. So that we will have a way nicer output of. So we can just make more bricks instead. But as I ponder that, I think I want to. I think I want to make that sawmill instead. So let's think about that. I wanted to make it somewhere here, I think. Although a sawmill back here would also work quite nicely. Although we do need iron tools. Yeah, steel tools to do that, so we're gonna need more coal. Tricky. I think we could build another mine and just have one outputting iron and the second one outputting coal instead. Maybe that's a good source, a good course of action there. Looks like we have 4 joists ready to go, so we're halfway there to that second storage barn on the northern side. And the quarry is halted. Well, it takes a long time for people to go there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a nice road up to this quarry here. There we go, that should work. And as I remember, we have 2 builders, so they're gonna get on that, hopefully. There they are. I can actually start investing in brick roads, I think, as we do have some bricks, but yeah, I think that I want to do that. The next course of upgrade is gonna be a ropery as well. But still, let's get those brick roads up and running. Looks like we missed a little bit of a placement there. But let's see what the trader brings. So we got olives, very nice. We're gonna get those to our future oil presser. So let's pay them in some of those tools and the meat cuts. Although and let's give them 1 loaf of hardtack bread. 1 unit additional enter. Okay. Let's dismiss them and let's lower the number of tools we require here. So let's get 40. Let's also put all these olives, store them in the trading post. It has a huge a huge amount of storage available for us, so it's not gonna be that bad. Seems like we have a lot of walks, so I think I can put one of our laborers to work in the chandlery. And let's release that walks onto the market. Just see if we okay. And let's get as many candles as possible. I'm gonna keep a trader working there in the trading post. Right, so we have a pasture. We're gonna get llamas there, and we're gonna just hold only 3 llamas in the pasture, so that is exactly what I wanted. Let's get 1 builder less. Let's put him to work in this pasture, and let's see the amazing amphibious llamas going underwater here. Oh, there's some Jesus stuff going on right here. Look at those little there's gonna be those little ears sticking out of the water. There we go. Beautiful. Quite amazing. The animations are perfect. I don't think this is how quadrupeds move around, but oh well. And with that ominous soundtrack in the background, we're gonna end this episode here, and we're gonna come back to Pirtletown, road to 300, on the up and up, with still some vacant houses awaiting new families, so things are looking up. Until then, see you.